Welcome back to The Average Drinker. I'm Dara, I'm your average drinker, and Bill is here, and I brought him in because we have something to talk about.
Back again.
Guess who's back? Back again. Bill is back. Tell your friends. Okay, so we are talking about the most disappointing whiskeys of 2022. I already shared with you what I think are the best bourbons of the year, the best whiskeys of the year, or the best non-bourbon whiskeys of the year. But I wanted to bring Bill in because honestly it's a little more fun to talk about the stuff we don't like as much, and we're jumping on the bandwagon of things that disappointed us this year. So we've got those bottles. We've got like what? Six bottles. 6 bottles to talk about. Some of you have probably heard us talk about some of these before.
Uh-huh.
Some of them are disappointing because of the cost. Some of them are disappointing because of the flavor. Some of them are just flat out disappointing. So,
yeah,
for everything.
2 of them could surprise people.
Yeah.
Maybe 3. I don't know.
I think we'll see. I know some people don't agree with us, but that's fine. This is just our opinion. Our opinion. And we're the only ones that matter in our video.
Yep.
So, all right. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Am
I supposed to ask?
It doesn't matter. I'm drinking a sample of Rock Hill Farms.
I'm drinking Old Forester 1920.
Well.
And I haven't had it in a while, and it's so good. I forget how good this is. It is so good.
Sample left over from Advent. From Rob. It's a little bit left of that. It's like, I'm going to drink some of that.
Shoot, I just realized I forgot to say something about this. Anyway, okay. Banana and pajamas. Okay, let's dive it. Do you want to go? You want me to go first? I'll go first. So, the first bottle on the list for me is the Michter's Limited Edition Toasted Barrel Finish Sour Mash. This one is the 86 proofer. That's this right here.
There you go. You always push it to the front and then it cuts off half the bottle.
I know. I'm like, whirl.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, it's this bottle, and I don't like it. I was completely disappointed by it. I kind of want to crack it open and try it again.
Do whatever you want, but you have something else in your glass.
I do. I just did not like this bottle. I was so disappointed. It was expensive, right?
I think this is one we found when we went to Utah. I found it in Grand Junction for like $80-ish bucks.
But still, $80.
Yeah.
And it just didn't. I tasted it and I wanted it to taste better, and I kept trying it a couple different times, and every time I tried it, it was just like pastury and just didn't like it. I just didn't like it.
I remember.
And it was so hard to find. It's like, it's one of those bottles that a lot of people are looking for, but compared to the Toasted Barrel from last year.
The Toasted Bourbon?
Yeah, the Toasted Bourbon.
I think that's what we have.
Yeah, the Toasted Bourbon. This was so disappointing. The Toasted Bourbon from 2021 was so good. Mm-hmm. So good. This did not live up to the hype. And I know a lot of people like this bottle, but personally I did not. So I didn't. I thought the price and the value and everything all together was just not good. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, and she kind of hinted before, like a lot of the reviews that you do, we don't factor price into that. Price will be factored into this.
Oh, yeah.
This video has price factored in.
Yeah, it has price factored in.
But
now
when we do reviews, it's the whiskey itself, not factoring in price.
Reviews I always just purely do on the whiskey, and I know that pisses people off because it has, and people have had arguments with me about it, but I'm like, it doesn't matter. This is my perspective, and this is my rating scale, and my rating scale is literally the whiskey in the bottle. It's the whiskey, but not in this video.
It could be the new one they announced of this. That's their special release. That's $6,000 for 300 something bottles of it.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you could think the whiskey and it's great, but it might not be worth $6,000.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyhow, so to me, this just was super disappointing. I had a lot of expectations for this bottle when we got it, and I was so excited, but then it just didn't live up to the hype.
Yep.
It was one of those that I just didn't love, so there's that.
Yep.
That's the first one.
You can do the next one, too.
All right, I'll do the next one, too.
She has 4 over there, I got 2 over here.
So the next one, and we agree on this list, I think we definitely agree. Yeah. So the next one on my list, I'm sad about. I'm super sad.
Yeah, I'm sad about this one,
So this is the Smoke Wagon Malted Rye Whiskey. I have come to expect a lot out of Smoke Wagon. I love Smoke Wagon. I love MGP. I love Indiana. I love Ross and Squibb. But this to me just did not fit my palate, and what I come to expect from Smoke Wagon. Like if you expect something and then you try something new and unique, it's sometimes just disappointing. And that's what this was. This was just disappointing. It wasn't that exciting. It didn't have what I thought.
I mean, it's an alright bottle, but
it's fine.
I prefer the bottled
bond rye
versus this malted rye.
Yeah.
And in case you're wondering, this is batch 2A.
Batch 2A, yeah.
2A. But yeah, it's just alright. It's nothing crazy. I think it's around a $70 bottle.
Right.
So
I think I'm just only disappointed because we
love Smoke Wagon.
I love Smoke Wagon, yeah. So I love Smoke Wagon, I love Aaron, and I love what Smoke Wagon's doing,
Yep.
and I love the blending they're doing. But to me, when I try this, I just
don't have anything in that. I'm gonna see what this is like.
I just didn't love it. I wasn't blown away. So that's the first bottle.
Yep.
Or not that's the second bottle, but enjoy.
Yeah.
So that's mine. Are you going to go to the next?
It's weird.
It's
got a weird.
It's like a weird malty rye note going on. Like on the nose, like it's just like funky. It's funky. And that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It's just, let me try it again. I haven't had it in a while. Dill pickles for sure.
I wonder if it has similar flavors to that in it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
To me,
I'm
it tastes like
here.
malted dill pickles.
Yeah.
It's
kind of weird.
I love dill pickles, but malted rye dill pickles taste.
Yep.
It's just like I can get behind a rye that's dill pickly, but I can't get behind a malted, like that maltiness. That maltiness is what's weird to me.
It's just.
It's fine. It's just a little weird. It's got some like high country-esque things going to it,
A little bit.
but not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
So, ruin that glass.
Would you say it's bad?
I mean, it's not bad. It's not what I want to drink, and I got to get another glass.
Okay, so take your time out.
I'm just gonna grab one of these. On to the next one. I'm gonna go with this one. Another one in the rye range.
I like this one.
We like the bottle.
It's great. Actually, it's really good.
This is Midwinter's Night Dram, Act 10, Scene 4.
I love it.
We love Midwinter's Night Dram. We have a couple different. We have, I think, that Act
9 and 5.
9 or 6. I think it's 5 and 9.
We have 5 and 9.
10 and the Encore. But it's just this one's on here because of price. So these used to be $100. Then this year they moved up to $125 in Utah, $150 for all the other states, and then we've seen them around Denver for like $200 to $250 for these bottles. So it's a good bottle. It sucks that they raised the price, and that's the problem. Like if it was still in that $100 price range,
yeah,
this would not be on the list because it is good.
It's good. Don't get us wrong. This is good.
And we love High West.
But it's just disappointing because of the price. Because like raising the price, inflation, etc. Everything costs more, but it's like this is their own distillate even, right?
I don't remember if it's their own distillate or not.
Like this is not even sourced. Well,
I don't know.
I believe that this is not sourced. I could be wrong, but I believe that this is like their own distillate. And I think that's even more frustrating because it's like this is your own stuff.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know.
It says bottled by High West Distillery. I don't see where it says it was distilled.
I could have swore that. Anyway, I know that.
Yeah, because everywhere it just says bottled by.
Sometimes they've blended their own with in the past, but I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. But I am just disappointed. The price is just expensive.
Yep. It's only on here because price.
That's it. It tastes fantastic.
Yep.
This is a great bottle of whiskey.
Yep. If I get a pour of it, am I gonna be disappointed? No. Not at all.
For $80 to $100,
yeah,
I would drink this all day. But like after that, it's buying it is hard because that just becomes really expensive for what the product is. So there's that.
Okay.
Sorry, I got riled up. I get a little riled up.
All right. Let's do your two next and then mine last.
Okay. Well, actually, I want to leave this one for the very last.
No. That one is known to be on the list.
Okay, so
I think both the next two are known to be on the list.
The next one is Castle and Key, Batch 1.
Castle and Key, straight bourbon whiskey, Batch 1.
It's, not good. It's not good.
It was just disappointing.
The bottle is so beautiful. Beautiful bottle. So much hype, so much excitement going into what this bottle was going to be. The whiskey inside of it is not good.
Nah.
It's not good. It's not good. I didn't like it. It just tastes like a pasture. It tastes young. It's got dust on it because we don't drink it because it's not going to get drink. And unfortunately that sucks because it sucks to buy an 80.
No, it was like 55 or 60.
Still $55 or $60 for this when I can have Wild Turkey 101.
You can have a bunch of 101.
I'd
rather have a rare breed.
Rare breed too, but I just of course the bottle is beautiful. And we bought the bottle because we didn't want to miss out on it.
Yep.
FOMO.
Yeah, this
Beautiful
is a FOMO
bottle, and it just isn't good yet.
Yeah, it's just. I'm still curious to see what's going to happen with Castle and Key in the future once their distillate gets older. But right now, not necessarily buying it.
Not my jam. I just need to smell it because I haven't. The cork is like the.
Yeah, the cork hit me in the face.
I wasn't going to hit you. Yeah, it just smells like young and pastury. You can
Yeah,
tell,
it does.
even straight out of the bottle, which is actually generally hard to smell, but yeah, you can smell that.
Yeah, it's just.
It smells like corn.
Well, usually bourbon is made with corn.
Crazy. No, but I'm saying it smells corny.
Like a joke corny?
It's corn.
Yeah.
It's a big lump of knob. It's got the juice. It's got the juice.
Yeah. So that's Castle Key.
It's not
That's
good.
batch 1.
I didn't like it.
Yep.
It's the most beautiful not thing.
All right.
All right.
You gonna come with the next one?
The next one
And then I'm gonna come with a controversial bottle.
That's true. The next one is my least favorite bottle of the year. It's bad. It's not good. Every time I drink it, it's worse. It tastes terrible. And I had so much hope for this bottle because I was really excited when we got this bottle. And that is High West High Country.
You always throw it up to where they can't.
I got it.
Where it's not in screen.
It's supposed to be like toasted marshmallows, roasted walnuts, and honeycomb. But to me, it just tastes bad. It's bad.
But it says limited supply.
You see it everywhere.
Yeah.
I see it everywhere. And how much does this bottle cost? Like $80.
I want to say we paid somewhere around 80 for it, but I don't remember.
But that's outrageous.
It just was not
It tastes
good.
not good.
Did not enjoy it.
It tastes like really young whiskey, like really young
say,
craft
like,
whiskey.
I think it might have been on their website. I thought it said it was like 2 years old or something like that. I don't remember.
It just, I was so disappointed in this bottle because it tasted like really young craft whiskey that and then added that maltiness.
Yeah.
And that maltiness was not my jam.
It's a single malt. What do you expect?
I know it's a single malt. It's
You're gonna get the maltiness.
yeah, but it's not a good maltiness. There's a difference between a good maltiness like you get out of a Scotch or like an Irish whiskey.
That just smells young.
It just smells and tastes very young. It just doesn't have a lot going on with it. It just doesn't fit my profile yet.
Yep.
But doesn't mean I wouldn't try another High West High Country if they release another one down the road. I love the Campfire.
Campfire's really good.
Campfire is really good.
The Boo Rye.
Boo Rye.
The Boo Rye.
Oh,
from,
the Boo Rye
2022 was really
finished in my top whiskeys of the year.
The new 2023 Boo Rye's coming out.
The 2022 Boo Rye finished in the top whiskeys of the year.
Yep.
It did.
Yep.
So I love High West. Don't get me wrong. I just didn't love this.
Yep.
And that's true about a lot of whiskeys. Like you're not going to love every whiskey you find. Just find what fits your palate. So there's that. There's my rank.
All right. We ready for the last one, number 6?
Yes.
Number 6. And I just so happen to be wearing a hat from that company.
I love Bardstown.
I know. It's the Chateau de la Baude 2.
So sad.
So we drank a decent amount of this, and I do drink it.
It's still
here and
good.
there. It's a good whiskey. It's not here because it's a bad whiskey. It's a good whiskey. It's just it's expensive, and it did not live up to the hype of the very first Chateau de la Baude.
Which we never tried. We never got the opportunity to try the first one.
Everyone just said that was just so freaking good, and this one was just like, it's good. It's just nothing crazy.
Right.
I have been actually drinking this lately with cigars, and it's really good. But I mean, it's $150, $160 bottle.
So the price
So
is just
this is
lot.
another price issue that is just really expensive.
It's really expensive, and also, like you said, we went into it expecting something like
Correct.
because even though we had never had Chateau de Labad version 1 or batch 1 or whatever you want to call it, we had never had it, but we also had all these expectations based on what all of our friends were saying, all the whiskey tube community was saying, like Chateau de Labad was so good, the best thing, if you ever see it, buy it. But then it's like, we were so pumped to get this batch, like batch 2, Chateau de Labad, and we got it, and we were just like, what was everybody talking about? Because it wasn't as good. We were expecting the GOAT of whiskey, right?
Yeah, well, not quite that, but yes.
But something like that.
Yep.
So
It's an expensive bottle, and I do know what they have coming up with some of their collaborative series are freaking phenomenal.
right. I love their collaborative
So
series.
This is part of that. This is
No,
one of the
I love it. Yeah, I love it.
The Ferran was really good.
The Ferrand, the rum was good.
The Plantation, we didn't buy a bottle of that one. I think we have the Pfeiffer 2.
The
That one's-
Pfeiffer
That one's
Pabin.
all right.
That one has a little dickly into it.
It's not my favorite.
It's
but
not my
It's just
favorite.
like this one. It's not here because it's bad. It's here because of price.
It's just expensive for what it is.
So it's kind of like you had 4 over there that we just didn't like flavor wise. The ones I have over here are ones that was more price wise.
If this was $100, that would be
Oh yeah, I have no problem at 100.
$80. Yeah, that would be a winner. $80. Oh,
Even
all
if it
day.
was a price of probably we've seen discos in the Denver area for like 125, 130. I think even if it was around there, it'd be a little better. But
Yeah.
that 150 to 160 range is just it gets high.
That's expensive. That's expensive. That's a lot of money. So,
Yep.
and I know a lot of people could never even try it at that price because some people have like budgets that are a lot lower. So that's why we come in and we can review things to save you a little money.
Yep.
Or
But I mean, you did have a good review of this, but it was based on the whiskey itself.
right, based on the whiskey itself.
Yep.
Based on the cost, not so much. But
Yep.
based on the whiskey is very good.
Yes.
So there's
Yeah,
that.
that's our 6.
We didn't have that like
Those-
overall.
There's probably some other stuff, but these are the main ones.
But overall, like, we were not super disappointed in what we bought this year. Like, there probably have been.
I mean, my biggest disappointment this year, we'll see what yours is, but mine was that Michter's Toasted Sour Mash. It just did not, for my palate, did not work.
I agree because I was really hoping.
Yep.
Like, I was so excited that we found that. When we saw it on the shelf, I'm like, oh my gosh! Especially after the toasted bourbon from 2021. Like, obviously,
And
they're
you like
different.
that one more than I do.
I like that one a lot, but obviously they're different, but they're hard to find.
Yep.
So you expect when it's hard to find, it's going to taste good, but that's not always the case.
I still want to try the Toasted Rye.
Oh, yeah.
I do want to try that one. Haven't come across that yet.
We haven't even tried a pour of that, like, when we have been on vacation, I don't think either.
No, but I think they like alternate those every year if I remember right.
I would
the
like
bourbon and the rye, but I could be wrong.
a
on
toasted
that. I don't
rye would probably be pretty
know. Yeah,
good.
who knows?
I don't know.
'Cause
Anyhow,
we like other stuff from Michter's. Like I love their American Michter's 20.
Michter's 20
the
is
10-year
my
bourbon,
number one.
Our 10-year bourbon got better as we got through it.
we did.
10-year rye is good. The barrel strength rye is good. So that's where I kind of really want to try the toasted rye because I really like 10-year rye and the 10-year
Right.
bourbon. So
Yeah, no, 20-year bourbon is like my favorite thing ever.
it's really good.
It's kind of weird whenever certain like whiskey brands will release an expression and you know that you generally like what they release, right? Like you're like, oh, I love Wild Turkey, or oh, I'm a huge Michter's fan, or oh, I'm a Buffalo Trace fan, whatever. When they release a certain bottle of it and you get so amped because you already love their general line, but then you get disappointed sometimes.
Yep, it happens.
It does happen. So let us know your biggest disappointments from last year, from 2022. We're curious. We want to know. Leave them in the comments. Let us know if you think we're crazy, if you've tried any of these bottles and you're like, no, love it, definitely worth the money, definitely worth the price.
Yep.
Let us know. We're curious. So, I don't know. That's all I've got.
That's all we got.
That's
Not
all.
You got. That's all
No,
we
that's
got.
no. Well, I was
That's
gonna say.
all we got.
I was gonna say that's all I've got.
Yeah,
Do you got
okay.
anything
I
else?
haven't got shit.
All right. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching The Average Drinker. I'm Dara. That's Bill. And what?
I'm Dara. That's Bill.
Anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much.